Have you ever heard the term engage your core? Maybe you've even used the term yourself without fully understanding what it means nor how to apply it within yourself. Now, that cue to engage your core is simply just a combination of words unless you know how to action it. The easiest way in which I teach people, and which I feel is the best way to get comfortable to engage your core, to identify how to turn those muscles on, is first one, using your fucking thumbs. Place those thumbs either side of your abdominals. You want to breathe into your belly and push out. Pretty simple. There's two ways in which we can breathe. Simply put, shallow chest breaths or deeper breaths into your belly, expanding your diaphragm. Up here does you no fucking good. In this context, we want to breathe deeply and feel your abdominals, your guts stick out. Grab your thumbs, either side of your abdominals, and press against. This provides tactile feedback, a physical cue in which to, oh, okay, that's what I need to do. That breathing into your belly, pushing out and bracing as if you're going to get punched in the guts is more or less what we need to do to engage your core. You may be wondering why engaging your core is so important, if you've heard the term or not. If you're taking on a big movement like a squat or a deadlift or anything that requires some support of integrity of your spine, if those muscles, the musculature of your core isn't engaged properly, the signals between your mind and those muscles aren't firing, that's what's going to let you down, and you can't get a good result out of an exercise if you're being let down by an area like this, which could or should be addressed. And you leave yourself wide open for fucking injuries. Now, once you've evolved from this, just simply put how to understand the initial, engagement of that area, I want you to grab a band. Not a band which is too tight, which is too heavy, like that green one over there. It's harder than it needs to be. So I've got this black one, it's about the thickness of my thumb. I'm gonna pop it around my midsection and then feed it through itself, suck my belly in, and then pull it tight. Because it's rubber, there's a lot of friction there, it'll just stay. This is a step up from using your thumbs and can actually be used when taking on a lift. You're not gonna perform a lift and stick your thumbs in your abdominals. Use the band, place it around your guts, and as you're performing the lift, I'm not gonna demonstrate with this, okay? I'll just demonstrate performing the squat like so. I'm pushing out, taking the lift. Breathe in, push out, take the lift, okay? Now, I'm using this in place of a belt because we want to graduate to using the belt if and when you've earned the right to do so, because that's more based on technique. This will provide cueing to show you how to engage your core properly. The belt will provide the same sort of support, that tactile feedback, but the difference is the belt will also provide a lot of support of that midsection. The band will just provide cueing support. This will provide actual resistance support to allow you to lift a heavier load safer. If you progress into using a belt just for the use of using a band before you've earned the right to do so, it can very easily mask flaws within your technique, which should be addressed. So the belt, which is actually a training aid, there to help support a movement when it's already developed to get stronger and more robust, will actually hold you back and limit your progress over time because you're trying to run before you can even crawl. If you want to take your training and results from the doghouse to the fucking penthouse, you need to know how to optimize your training through methods such as this. At Apex Strength School, I will show you this and so much fucking more. Hit the link underneath this video and I'll see you at Strength School.